What's happening?
Oh, just getting ready for the news. What you got for me?
Oh my gosh. I have a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot. So I have like some fun videos I saw on X for us to watch, and I'll just have those like throughout because, you
Nice.
know,
Yeah. It's
let
fun
me
as
bring
fun.
up let me bring up the first one. Oh, this one's great.
Okay.
All right, I got it. I wish I could be faster at presenting. I guess that comes with time.
I think you're pretty good at it. Unless you just
Yeah.
want to line them all up in the bottom and then add them when you're ready to add them.
Well, I like that I add it and then you present it.
Yeah.
It's like a nice little teamwork.
We love Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, so here we go.
Yeah, I bet she won't say nothing now.
My name is David.
Yeah, what you say? Get the fuck out, right?
Mm-hmm. Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
That's what you
Why?
said, right?
Why?
No, and don't try to be nice. You said get the fuck out, right? You said get the fuck out, right? Say it now. Say get the fuck out. Okay, yeah.
Please
okay.
and thank you.
Jersey
Please
Mike.
and thank you.
Yeah.
Broke ass is $30 to $10. Fuck on.
Because it's my birthday and I asked for a birthday meal. Okay. Yeah, okay.
What's up with adults like being so entitled on their birthday? It drives me insane. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday week. It's like you're not a 6-year-old kid. Nobody gives a shit about your birthday but you.
Yeah.
And if you're a really good friend, they'll play along and not tell you what a fucking douchebag you are. Stop, please.
People feel entitled on their birthday. It's all some people have.
Yeah, go to your mom's house and let her make you dinner and bake you a cake. That's what you get for your birthday. It's not go to all these consumer places and be like, where's my free Jersey Mike sandwich? Like, come on, lady.
I wonder what made that guy so irate, though. He was really upset. I wonder what happened before all of that. Because he told her to get out before that.
He was probably busy and he didn't have time for her bullshit.
I don't blame him.
Meanwhile, Jersey Mike's, I used to love their sandwiches. I won't eat them now.
You've noticed a difference since they've been bought out.
Since they were bought out. I don't know if it's like a cleaning agent that they use, but there is a chemically taste in their sandwiches, and I'm a super taster.
Yeah.
So any little thing I'm going to pick up on, and there's something weird about like the last 3 I got, so like I just don't even want to eat it anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, check this out. So I'm going to read to you what it says before I show you the aftermath. Okay. So a small town in New Jersey was rocked this morning. This isn't this morning. This is a few mornings ago. After a plumber got in his car and it exploded. Residents in Totowa were awakened around 5:40 a.m. to the sound of a car explosion. Oh, officials believe this was an acetylene tank. I'm not sure what that is. A highly flammable gas used for welding. Oh, there we go. It was slowly leaking in his trunk and ignited. The man got out of his car on his own and was taken to the hospital for evaluation. Now, what's really shocking about this that you'll notice is it doesn't look like anybody survived this explosion.
Okay.
I mean, go ahead and put it up on the screen.
Belonging to a resident who described the down the road in this community here in Totowa. Take a look.
How does a plumber afford to live in a gated community and drive an Audi?
Gated communities aren't that exclusive, but yeah, I don't know. Plumbers make good money. They're tradesmen.
Yeah, okay. I mean, and they have to like clean up shit, so.
Yes. They deal with stuff that nobody else wants to deal with. You need them in emergency situations, and you're like, I'll pay any price. They make money.
That blast was so powerful. Look what it did to that fence.
That's crazy.
And that fence went into those window of whoever's house that is. Hopefully that's where that person lives, but who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw that. That was pretty crazy.
That is crazy. That looks it's like a bad situation. Don't be keeping those tanks in your trunk.
Are you familiar with the podcaster? I don't want to call her a podcaster. I keep hearing that. I find it almost like condescending. She does have a podcast, but she's an investigative journalist. Her name is Mandy Matney. Are you familiar with her?
Not at all.
Okay, so this might refresh your memory. If you watched any of the Alec Murdaugh like documentaries and stuff that I've watched, which I'm sure you've been around for at least part of it, she had a podcast and started like getting clued in that he was involved in some financial crimes. And
Okay.
she did all of this investigative journalism, like getting court records and stuff that exposed like the $500,000 settlement.
Okay.
Where he kept the money and
Yeah.
Anyway, she was just found in contempt of court.
For what?
She refused to show up for court, and I'm not sure why. Is she trying to protect her sources or what? But
that's weird.
So I guess this has something that explains it that's not in a sensationalized way, which I really appreciate. I found it on Jennifer Coffendorfer's X account.
Okay.
But I'll share that with you. One moment, please. All right. Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right.
You may have seen a claim online that a South Carolina legislator was paid by a judge. The court record says otherwise. It was his law firm that was paid. Here's what actually happened. A judge ordered podcaster Mandy Matney to pay about $176,500, but not for anything she reported. She was called as a witness in a civil case tied to the 2019 boat crash that killed Mallory Beach. The judge found she willfully skipped a deposition she had been subpoenaed to attend. This is a discovery sanction, about $171,500 in the other side's legal fees, plus a $5,000 contempt fine. It is not a defamation ruling, and it is not a penalty for her journalism. It is also days old, and it can still be appealed. Now,
is this an AI video?
I think it is. It's like an AI avatar with an AI voiceover, or like a real voiceover with an AI avatar.
It's pretty well done.
The corruption
for
claim.
AI.
The claim spread because a named partner at the defense firm is a state legislator. The record is more involved. The legislator's firm was paid, not the legislator personally. Judge R. Keith Kelly actually reduced the fee request by about $139,000. The firm's counsel of record is Jim Bannister, not the legislator. Jim Bannister is a partner in the legislator's family firm. And in South Carolina, the full legislature elects judges. No single lawmaker appoints anyone. Or in fact, it is one of only 2 states where lawmakers, not voters, choose the bench. The real debate is that selection system itself. Alex Hardwick reporting for Myrtle Beach SC News.
Yeah, okay, Myrtle Beach SC AI News. Maybe Myrtle Beach fired all of their journalists and they hired AI robots.
That would make sense. That would be very Myrtle Beach of them to do.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, like, why she didn't go. Was she trying to protect sources or?
I don't know.
And
that was in the boat crash trial, so that was like his son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe she just didn't want anything to do with it.
Maybe he threatened her.
So I also found this Facebook reel, but it's taken a minute to load. All right.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up. I don't know if I'm allowed to share Facebook reels, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I don't see why not.
I don't care.
It's in the public domain.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
She's seen.
Folks, let me explain something to you. She's the one who broke the financial crime cases wide open in the Murdaugh matters. She's the one that went to the courthouse and found the only petition for a $500,000 wrongful death settlement of Gloria Satterfield. You wouldn't know me but for Mandy Matney. When she wrote that article, it alerted the Satterfield family that Alex had got some money and stole it from them. They called Mark Tinsley, who called me, and I was off to the race. So Mandy Matney has written hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles in the Murdaugh matter. She was a journalist in Kansas, and she is an investigative reporter. Look what she's done in the Micah France and J.P. Miller case, and the Spivey case, and many other cases. She is.
So I think he's sticking up for her to show she's not a corrupt person, and I don't disagree with that. But I'm just wondering why didn't she show up? Was it to protect sources? Because that's the big thing that nobody's really saying is why.
Yeah,
maybe she didn't explain herself.
Maybe she did.
Yeah, I don't know. So, oh yeah, this is a fun one. Are you ready for fun?
Yeah, I'm ready for fun. Sarah's ready for fun too.
All right, here's some fun. From the Daily Meow.
Oh, wait. Let's see it.
Meio que não entendeu, né?
All right, so let me set this up. A guy left. He has a cat that he took in as a stray, and he left, and he's coming home, but he accidentally left his door open. He forgot to close it when he left.
Okay.
So his cat brought all the stray cats in the neighborhood in.
Oh, no.
Tava ali fora dando uma limpada, né? Agora eu tô entrando aqui pra ver como é que tá aqui, porque eu falei que a gente vai limpar essa casa, só que a galerinha meio que não entendeu, né? Agora são 10h56, né? Vamos ver como é que tá aqui. No banheiro não tem ninguém, mas tá todo mundo na cama.
Oh, my goodness.
Galerinha, aí vocês me quebram, galerinha. Bora levantar quem tá em cima. Só o príncipe.
Oh, my goodness.
Eita, bocão, hein? Dona Nina acabando com a porta, né, Nina? A porta já não é nova, né? E galerinha, bora levantar a banda de preguiçosa.
I want to sleep in there with all the cats.
Bora levantar.
I know,
Olha
right?
isso.
That's great.
It's like everywhere you look, there's a hidden cat.
Bora levantar dessa cama, galera. Vai dar 11 horas da manhã e vocês ainda estão aí. Bora levantar, quero todo mundo de pé.
Like, what are you doing here?
Bora.
Yeah, right? They found a good spot.
So anyway, there's that. Sarah Grace Patrick had a hearing, and I'm not going to play the video of the hearing because a decision's been given. I do want to point out that the judge in the case, his name is Dusty Hightower.
That's a great name.
It's a great name, right?
Yeah, Dusty. I wish I was Dusty Hightower.
And he looks like he's a younger guy, good-looking judge named Dusty Hightower. I'm like, all right. But she had a hearing where her attorney asked for more time. Now, that's simplifying it. They had a hearing in January with a different attorney, a different public defender, who strongly believes in her innocence.
Right.
And she said, we're ready to go to trial now. And the prosecution was like, we're not ready. We need some more time. We're waiting on something to come in. We don't know how long it'll take. And I think that maybe her legal strategy was to ask for more time, knowing that if they don't have time, the prosecution doesn't have all this time to put something together, their chances are a little bit better.
Yeah.
But they gave them until August 3rd is when the trial's due to start.
Okay.
So that public defender left. She got a job at a regular firm to make more money. She offered to stay and help with this case. They said no. So she has a new prosecutor, and he was in court a few days ago on Monday, asking he said a couple of things, but the first one was, I've been busy. I've had other trials. I haven't had time to get stuff together. He said a bunch of other stuff, and then he said, give me some more time. We have all this outstanding stuff and issues that we have found, and we need time to resolve them. And the judge was like, give me a couple of days and I'll give you my decision.
Okay.
And I haven't found that reported officially anywhere, but the judge's decision was it's starting on schedule. You cannot have the extra time.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked. I'll be honest with you. I'm shocked, but it's possible that if she does get convicted, this would help her in an appeal.
You think?
Yeah. Ineffective counsel, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But like you said, I mean, I'm a little shocked because you would expect that if you're switching lawyers that you would give that new lawyer some more time to get caught up.
I think that the judge kind of sees it as you did have plenty of time because you knew the trial date and you got this assignment in March when her other attorney said you guys were already ready to go.
Well, maybe. If he got the assignment in March, then he probably should be ready.
Yeah. So they did have I read that they had a new evidence. They had a gun expert test some weapon and determine it didn't match. I don't know what this weapon was, but they determined that that's not it. So anyway, I thought we did all of that, like, background information on it for the upcoming trial just to have this pushed out 6 more months. But it looks like we're going to be covering this like full steam ahead.
Okay.
I'll put together every day of the trial, like just a recap.
Okay.
So that you're not watching like trial coverage for 8 hours, but I'll do a nice recap every day and let you know what happened.
Okay.
So, oh God, Isaac Apodeca. So that's the guy who he and his girlfriend stabbed someone with a sword. Actually, the girlfriend did it, but he was like texting her and being like, you're in some cult with me, and in order to move up the ranks, you have to take lives. And it was really
and they kept asking him about it, and he would be like, I told her to go to sleep. It's like his terrible lies.
Yeah, so that was both of them because she pretended to have multiple personalities in her police interview. His was dumb. He was just a blatant liar. Like, holy crap. So today they did closing statements, right? And the jury is going to start deliberation, all of that. But I think it was yesterday, late afternoon, the girl who actually did the stabbing testified.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to watch some of it until we get bored with it.
She's testifying against him to get like a lesser sentence, right?
Oh, I just pulled up the wrong one.
Oh, come on, Sarah. Hold on. The cat is ruining the camera.
What? Put her on camera.
Well, she just...
Special appearance by... Where's she at?
She ran away. She was sitting on the cable for the camera and disabled it. Oh, here she is. Come here. I put her on earlier.
Are you trying to find her?
I got her. Look.
Hold on. I was on. Oh, look at that beautiful baby cat. You're very attractive.
She's loving it. She's getting all the pets.
All right, put this up on screen.
They started laughing at me.
Are you ready?
I can't wait.
He told me he would hurt my mom if I didn't do it. I was standing there like, what the fuck are you trying to make me do? And what happened? And they started laughing at me like it was some big joke.
How'd that make you feel?
It brought all of my anger out in one spot.
What happened next?
I just closed my eyes and swung the sword.
You made that first swing. Where was Isaac?
He was right next to her, on her right.
When you swung the first time, what did Isaac do?
And he got up and he started saying, come on, finish it, finish it, finish it. And then he ended up moving for a little bit, and I did. I finished the job, as he would reference it. And then he came back, told me, go take a shower.
Let me stop you there. While you were murdering Grace, were you saying anything to Grace that you recall?
Just say, I'm sorry. You kept telling her, please just apologize and I'll let you go.
Where on the bed or in the room did Grace die?
She was on the bed.
You stated that Isaac then came back?
Yes.
Where were you in the garage when Isaac came back?
I was standing next to the door.
And where was the sword?
It was on the bed at the time.
What, if anything, did Isaac say when he came back?
He told me to go take a shower.
Did you?
Yes.
How long do you think it took you to shower?
About 15 minutes.
When you came back, or after you left the shower, what did you do?
I got dressed, grabbed a couple of towels, and started heading towards the garage. Isaac had told me that he was going to clean it up.
What was your plan for once you got to the garage?
I was just going to help give him a hand.
When you got to the garage, what did you observe?
I saw her body on the floor, stored on the table, and I freaked out.
What did you do?
I locked the door, ran back into the house and the main house, and realized what had just happened.
When you were exiting the garage and headed into the main house, did you see anyone?
I heard the cops.
Was Isaac present at any point from when you, or well, let me ask, so when was the last time you saw Isaac?
When he came to tell me to take a shower.
When you went back to the garage, where was Grace?
She was on the floor.
Is that where you had left her?
She was on the bed when I left.
Do you remember any injuries to your hand or hands?
I got a couple cuts on my hands from the sword.
Is she thinking?
There's probably some procedural stuff going on.
It's a weird way to drink water.
I mean,
It's not a bottle.
Macaulay, you're testifying today pursuant to a plea agreement you've accepted. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what are the consequences, without saying any numbers, if you do not testify truthfully today? What is your understanding of the consequences of lying?
I could get more time.
Could you also face additional charges?
I believe so, yes.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I'm curious about what happened right before she swung the sword, where she said something about Isaac said something, and then Grace was laughing, and so she got really angry and killed her. It's like, what was going on there? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't believe a word any of these people say.
I don't. The Isaac kid, his lies were so bad. I believe her more than I believe Isaac.
Yeah, me too. Do you think that she shaved her head so that people don't pull her hair in prison?
Maybe. It's a good fighting technique.
Yeah, because women do that.
Yeah, I don't know that she was thinking that far ahead. I think she's probably more. This is the person that made up the person that allegedly has multiple personalities in their, confession.
Hold on, I just realized that I wasn't using the right microphone.
Oh, really?
Am I now?
It sounds good.
What about this one?
That didn't sound better.
Yeah, I'm not using the right one, but let me change it real quick.
Yeah, go for it. I didn't notice there wasn't a noticeable quality issue with it.
Yeah, this MacBook has pretty good audio, but does that sound better?
Yeah, it does sound a little bit better, actually.
Cool. So anyway, that's the Isaac Apodeca thing, and honestly, these two people are so detestable that I don't really care.
I just hope Isaac gets a bunch of time. It sounds like he really did. To some degree, it sounds like he groomed that poor girl into what she did. So
I don't know about that. I think that she has some mental health issues going on, big time.
Yeah.
So, you want to see a dad get bullied?
Sure.
You better be careful. This could be you.
Oh no.
You ready?
Yeah.
You can pick on some more kids? You want to pick on some more kids? You think it's fucking funny? You think it's funny?
You know what they're going to do?
What?
Something
Trip 'em?
that I thought I wish that these kids did that.
Okay, let's see it. Oh, I knew it was coming.
He's like, got that on video.
Oh, that's why you don't. What's he doing? Bodying other
Who?
kids. That dude.
Yeah. So I got another just kind of pleasant thing. I showed
Okay.
this to our child and she thought it was awesome. So
Oh. Well, then definitely show it.
I showed her a couple things that we were talking about she thought was really awesome. Can you see that?
Yep. Ooh.
I do like that smooth jazz with it, but
We don't know who owns that.
it looks like a gate, but it isn't.
What do you mean? It looks like a gate. Oh, it's stairs. That's really cool.
It's so cool. Yeah, it looks like a giant gate from far away.
Yeah.
Luckily, the drone can take us up to the top.
Nice. It's a lot of stairs to climb. Oh, and it's just another street. It's not like a palace or anything. I thought it was going to lead to someone's house.
No, I thought I heard your. Oh, there's the cat. Is she going to make an appearance?
She's here. Sarah, look, see? That's kitten bed. Hey, kitten. Why don't you come look over here? Yeah, okay.
So I have an update for you about Lindsay Clancy.
Okay.
The witness list for the Lindsay Clancy witness list was just published.
Okay.
There are some really familiar names on it. Dr. LaPosada, who testified for the defense team, and Karen Reed.
Okay.
Also, Ian Whiffen from Cellbrite, who testified for the prosecution, and Karen Reed.
Okay.
Except, like, he got made fun of a lot and lost some credibility because, like, he contradicted himself with two different sets of information, basically saying that they found technology to improve.
Okay.
The technology hadn't been there. So it's like, so you've been using all this technology that wasn't right for how many trials? Like,
Yeah,
that kind
right.
of seems like a big deal to me. The jury selection is going to begin in 5 days. So on June 20th for
Okay.
Lindsay Clancy. And her husband is on her witness list. He's staying by her. But
Yeah, that's so weird.
I know you think that's weird because you'd be like, no, thank you.
I don't know how I would react. It's a very strange. It's a situation I hope I never have to be in. Come on, Sarah.
Well, don't worry. I'm not planning on doing anything like that.
Okay, good.
I mean, yet. Oh, did the cat knock down your camera?
Yes, hold on. Sarah, move.
I don't have to hold on. You hold on.
I'm back.
She is the boss. So if she decides camera's down, then
Yeah, she did decide cameras down. Am I on the wrong camera now? I am on the wrong camera. Okay, thank you.
all right. Can you see this?
Yes.
This is Dr. LaPosada from Karen Reed with Hank Brennan. And it's just quick. It's like 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Good afternoon, Dr. LaPosada.
6 minutes till the afternoon. Good afternoon.
That's okay. Mr. O'Keefe thrust backwards.
That he was, I didn't understand. You had your hand in front of your mouth.
Sure, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You thrust.
thrust.
About thrust. I'm asking about thrust.
What do you mean thrust?
Thrust.
If you want to say thrust, was thrust. Thrust.
Subdermal hemorrhages.
Subdural hemorrhages. No, I'm not a neurosurgeon.
Do you have any clinical experience at all?
I don't treat or diagnose living patients. A neurosurgeon does brain surgery.
You looked at Mr. O'Keefe's brain. Obviously, it's after he already expired, correct?
Obviously, yes.
And have you ever heard of a Guzman coma score?
Glasgow, you mean?
No, it is Glasgow, but you've heard of Guzman?
It's called Glasgow coma score.
Many people who suffer coup will go into a brain surgeon center, and many of them pass after time. Did you know that about 1/3 of them do get saved?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever read a study by Isaac Wolf on clivus fractures?
No, he didn't just like sit down and lie down.
If he sat down and lied down, he probably wouldn't have fractured his skull, correct?
That's obvious. The body told me what happened to it.
You cannot see what's under the grass and the dirt, can you?
Well, dirt's under the grass.
Well, thrust. Do you agree that a brain is very soft, consistent with, for example, tofu?
Oh, gross.
No. Is it that soft? Is that the texture of
Well,
it?
it depends on what kind of tofu you have.
Okay.
I don't understand your question.
A broken shard could be north or south, east and west. It all depends on how the force is impacted on the body, true?
I'm not quite clear on your question.
It can happen in many different forms as far as death, yes?
Well, anything's possible.
Did you look at any data evidence?
I don't know what you mean, data.
That would tell you what the speed of that impact may have been or allegedly was?
Well, it didn't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
So you didn't care to know?
It did not hit him, so it was not relevant to my opinion.
Is that a different way?
By looking at the body, I could tell that there was no evidence of impact with a vehicle. So whether the vehicle was going slow or fast is not relevant. So it's not like I decide on some opinion I want to give and then look for the evidence.
And the last time you took physics was undergrad?
Correct. Thank goodness. Well, every case is important because somebody's dead. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, absolutely. Every person is my patient.
You received quite a bit of criticism on that, didn't you?
Well, there was a flurry of negative press without any basis. That's incorrect.
Hold on,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, it was just bullshit. No.
So you inevitably did resign in 2005.
Yes, because my budget was going to be cut. And I knew that if I had to get rid of a medical examiner, we couldn't do a good job for the state. I've been on call 24 hours a day for 12 years, which was an honor, really. Yes, I started an independent consulting practice.
How much of your business is consulting?
It's a consulting practice.
Yep. Spoiler. Were you aware that he had an iPhone with healthcare data on it?
No, people can die of hypothermia, but that's not the case here. People die of hypothermia, but that's not the case here.
Well, even before they become hypothermic, can they lose body temperature?
Well, losing body temperature makes you hypothermic. Thermic is temperature and hypo means below. Anything's possible. It's just what's important is what happened in this case.
As far as your medical opinion.
So sustained, and I'll strike that.
He has no injuries on him that are consistent with being hit by the back of the SUV.
Nice.
Yeah, so she was funny.
I liked her.
I did too. You can tell she paid attention to like every detail of what he said, even when he was like, good morning. And she was like, it's still, or he said, good afternoon. She's like, it's 6 minutes until the afternoon.
Yeah. No, I liked her. I liked her attitude. I liked her straight up attitude.
Yeah. So the other thing so we'll see her in the Lindsay Clancy as she probably is going to testify about, what happened to the kids or something, but she's a defense witness. The judge decided that he was not going to allow the defense to call some of the witnesses. The defense wanted to call other women who have dealt with postpartum psychosis.
Sure, yeah. That makes sense to me.
And some of the argument was, if the defense is allowed to call these women, then the prosecution gets to call other women that had it, that would say that, this wouldn't be the result.
Okay.
So he ultimately decided that healthcare professionals can testify to that, and he denied it. I kind of expected that. So the next thing I have is a Turtleverse, which is Karen Reed, Turtle Boy, Aiden Carney. I almost said his name wrong. A lot of stuff happened. I have some various links we can watch if you want to, but I can probably just update you because we got a ways to go.
Why don't you just update?
So Alan Jackson appeared in court for Karen Reed to argue why Cosgrove should be completely recused with anything involving her, and why her phone should be returned. Right. Her phones were already ordered returned by a judge, but he filed like an emergency order because he thinks that he might want to try to use them in another case.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. And he's not allowed to consult with the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office because he's supposed to be independent. That's why they hired a special prosecutor.
Right.
But he is, and that's what Alan Jackson was arguing. He did a really good job arguing. But Cosgrove got nasty and just took all these like personal attacks. It sounded desperate. Like, maybe he has to see this case through, the Turtle Boy case through, in order to get his money or something.
Maybe,
I have no idea. There was also an anti-SLAPP motions hearing, and that was wild because Karen Reed's attorney, Damon Seligson, who I like a lot, he's got this like beautiful South African accent, and he's really like soothing and peaceful when he speaks.
Yeah.
He was just out of his depth there. I don't know if he was filling in at the last minute, but I was like, what is this guy doing?
Oh, wow.
It was the worst I've ever seen him. Now, Aiden, Turtle Boy's attorney, was spot on awesome. The guy knew exactly what he was talking about. It was great. But Karen Reed's attorney, not so much. So the judge is going to take it under advisement, and we'll see. There's some other... Oh, they had an order in place, that boomer judge we talked about.
Yeah, Gilday.
I
thought it was Gilday. My bad.
He put an order in place that prevented Michael Proctor from having to testify.
Okay.
And that's been lifted. The judge is still a boomer, but that's been lifted.
Good.
And speaking of that whole general area, Rosemary Scapiccio, she did an interview with NPR, and I haven't listened to it yet. I was trying to find it right before we started watching this. Well, a little bit before, because then I got distracted by trying to find something relating to bricks and minifigs. But so some updates with the Siders case.
Okay.
So the Siders case is that family in Ohio where they found like the kids in extreme poverty, 16 of them.
Yep.
And they arrested the parents and the grandparents.
Yep, I remember.
Last update, I told you that they let the grandpa out. On like no bond because he has to go to the hospital. But somebody like broke into their house.
Really?
Yeah, somebody broke into their house to take video.
That's illegal.
So I'm going to share that with you because I was like, there's a gag order, so we're not going to be getting updates. I'm not going to cover anything that doesn't have anything official. It's just like gossip. So we probably won't talk about it much. after this, but I definitely want to see this video.
Ciders. Let's see it.
License plates. There's the S10. It's out front. This is the whole front of the house. As you see, I have a little tractor over here. Got a window covering up the side window. I'll tell you, this is our second time going in. It's very, very bad.
I hear cicadas.
It's very bad. Cockroaches are moving over. All right, I'm covering the face. Looks like this might have been a room that the kids stayed in. Like, there's baby dolls. Yeah, I know. I see this shit. This is like inhumane. Yeah, I see this shit. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. That is so bad. Even shit on this that from what the kids are saying, you can see there's cockroaches running all over. I think go to this. There's the bathroom. Here. The floor, you can see it's moving around. All right. There's the toilet.
Oh.
There's the freezer. Looks like there was some kind of milk in there. Looks like some kind of bedroom. There's still a fan on and a heater. Looks like some kind of bedroom. Cockroaches everywhere. This looks like this is the living room. Dining room and living room. Oh yeah. No, it's not. This is the bedroom out front. It's so bad. All right, we're out. The water works. Deep freezer. The water works. Here, I'll show you. Put the water on. They did have water. Look underneath. All right. Yep.
Just bugs everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that place has been abandoned for a while now. It was already a mess.
Again, this is the Hampton house. Come on, Dan. Come on.
Yeah, Dan, you're going to get in trouble.
Dan ruins it for everybody. The end.
Yeah, he really does. So the only other thing I saw was there's a journalist named Lauren Conlon, and she obtained these truancy documents from like 2021 in a different county.
Yeah.
Where 6 of the children were supposed to be enrolled in school. And then they never went to school. So they filed these documents, and then ultimately nothing could be served because they didn't know where this family went. I guess that's when they moved.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. So do you know who Colby Ryan is?
Sounds familiar.
His mother is Lori Daybell.
Oh, yes, I do. I do know.
Yeah. And he interviewed her before that was like pretty like basic interview style where you ask a question and you get the answer, and it was really respectable. And, you know, she's crazy. And this time it was more about him just laying into her. I don't believe any of your crap. And he released a short video. There's a full-length video that I watched, but this one's just like a piece of it when he's really laying into her.
Okay.
So we're gonna watch that.
All right.
It says, how do you lie like this?
Thing I've ever been through in my life to realize that she was gone.
To have that money for
I don't fucking want the money. I don't want texts from my dead sister. That's what I don't want. I don't want to be texted from someone who's bullshitting me saying, "Oh, I'm so watching Ad Ash."
So he was getting text messages from his sister after she was dead.
Yeah, Lori was on him, right?
Somebody was, yeah. I'm assuming it was Lori.
It's lies. You understand that that's...
Let me ask you.
Fucking tell him. Just like this. Tylee died. That's how you fucking do it. You don't bullshit people and fucking lie and make me find out they're buried in the backyard. That's what the fuck it is. You tell me.
Did you want me to call you up?
Yes, you should have fucking told me if that is what happened. Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, I wish I would have. But I couldn't face that at the time.
That's what you do.
I wish I would have. You were the one person in the whole world that I felt like.
But I'm not the. Kay deserved to know about JJ. Everyone that loved Tylee, Summer, Janice, her friends, all the people who love JJ, everybody deserved it. It's not just me. You tell them. It's that simple. You don't bury them. You don't fucking cut her up and burn her. I don't give a shit who did it. Somebody's evil ass did it. Somebody who had evil in their heart did that. You can't do that to a human being and be fucking normal. No, it can't not be. You can't cremate in a normal fire. Does anybody have an education? You have to have a temperature so high. And you don't have to dismember someone. That's sick. And JJ was duct taped. Why would you duct tape a dead kid? Yeah. You don't duct tape dead children. They have no reason to be duct taped and bound.
Okay. You don't even understand.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's bullshit. That's why you can't fucking lie to me about it.
Well, I didn't do any of those things.
I don't give a shit if Alex did it. I don't care if Alex did it. Your door was open. You knew what was going to happen. You knew they were going to disappear. So you just said, oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to go to Hawaii and get married and try to move on and feel better about myself. And I'm going to try to live my life. And I'm going to not talk to anybody because I know it's a fucking crime. You knew even abandoning and not telling us where the kids were is why you originally got arrested.
Yeah. All good points.
This whole conversation he has with his mother's like that, he gave it to her. It was amazing. Like,
the sad thing about it though is, you know, it doesn't sink into her. She's so eating her own, drinking her own Kool-Aid.
I think for me, and what I appreciated about it so much was this woman annihilated his entire family.
Yeah.
His, adopted father, his sister, his brother, his uncle, they're all dead because of her. And even though that's his mother, he called her Lori. He doesn't call her mom anymore, like nothing like that. But this whole thing was about him. There was something magical about watching him like take his power back.
Right.
Like I watched it kind of like this the whole time. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and just him take his power back. And I hope that it heals him. I really do.
Too. Yeah,
I can't imagine.
I feel like he was trying to get more off of his chest than he was trying to actually get, something constructive out of her. I don't think he expected to. But she just regurgitates that same garbage every time he says it. He makes a point.
She does, but I think that despite her being like an evil psycho, she still has some sort of care for him in some way.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she loves herself more than anyone else.
Right.
But I think that he's probably the only person that can have that conversation with her without her hanging up or terminating the interview.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of a unique perspective and something that you can get where she doesn't just end it. I'm not getting what you want. You don't understand all this made up stuff that I'm saying. And then terminate. So that was a pretty cool thing that I watched. And then he did another one after that, talking about how he feels after the live. And I know that a lot of people were criticizing him, saying that he was just giving her a mouthpiece.
Right.
But I don't feel it was like that. I really felt like it was about him taking back his power.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I can feel that way sometimes about just giving someone, even if you're trying to debate somebody, giving them the platform can be a problem. But I didn't get that from that.
So I just have one more like crime related story. But before I do that, I have one final Chuck Schumer video for you to watch.
Old Chucky Schumer.
Are you a fan?
New York's finest. Yeah, I love a good Schumer dog.
You love a good Schumer dog? All right. I'm
not a fan of Chuck Schumer. For the record.
Now on Iran and the NDAA. American people need to know, of course, how and why this chaos is spreading through their streets. And we need complete investigation that's independent. Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the Trump administration can say about his disaster.
He knows that he did it.
He knows. He laughed right after. He's like, oops.
I'm gonna rewind.
Administration can say about his disastrous war with Iran is that Vietnam was worse. That's independent. Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the
he just let it out. He you see him
control it. Yeah.
No. He let that one go.
On purpose, you think?
Yeah, look, he puts his arms back and relaxes a little bit and kind of pushes it out, and then he thinks it's funny because it made a sound. He thought it would be silent.
It was not silent. No, it definitely made a sound.
Old Tooth Schumer.
Tooth Schumer. That's a good name for him.
That's what I'm gonna call him.
I like it.
Okay, bricks and minifigs.
Oh, nice.
I am so excited to share the second thing I'm going to share with you on this. The first one is I saw this video and it's only 10 minutes long, so I'll watch it on 1.5 speed with you. But it's from Lego Empire, who's been doing amazing coverage of this the whole thing. Let me bring it up. You see it?
Yes.
This bricks and minifigs situation, this whole saga has revolved around one man being Eamon McNeff, the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs. He's literally in almost all of my thumbnails covering this topic. The topic of discussion is almost always surrounding him, and he is always involved with the story somehow. But what if he's not actually the one in charge? What if there's someone above him who's been staying completely out of the spotlight this entire time? Well, today we're going to be looking at some new reporting that was done through different YouTube videos that suggests exactly that. And before we get into it all, I just want to let you all know the name of this man is Reed Brimhall. But before we get into all of the details, I want to thank the BJC live show and EBN. They both made great videos. Well, I believe BJC did a live stream and she'll probably make a video soon. And then EBN made a great investigative video on this. I'll have the links to both the live stream and the video in the description, as well as all other sources that I use. But with that being said, let's get right into this. First of all, who is this guy I just name dropped, Reed Brimhall? Reed Brimhall has apparently been the chief financial officer of Bricks and Minifigs franchising since June 2016.
Lego Empire's videos are so good.
Yeah, that's a good video.
And that's not just a rumor. It is listed directly on Bricks and Minifigs franchise disclosure document for 2026, which it's insane that I somehow missed that. I was combing through the document for other videos, and I somehow missed that Reed Brimhall, this guy, is involved in Bricks and Minifigs a lot, and I've never even heard of his name. But apparently, also owns and operates the Boise, Idaho location, which has been described by people who visited it as a flagship level store. So it is bigger and more impressive than the typical Bricks and Minifigs location. And to top it all off, his son, Adam Brimhall, works at Bricks and Minifigs corporate and wrote one of the witness statements to police that has been used against Reckless Ben. So it appears that the Brimhall family has been quietly involved at every level of this company for nearly a decade, and not only involved with the company, but with the whole situation at hand, and we didn't even know his name up until today. And speaking of that 2026 franchise disclosure document, there's a very interesting detail around it, and I just really wanted to spotlight this. It states that Reed Brimhall has been CFO of, quote, the franchisor and the franchisor's parent since June 2016. So
anyway, you get the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the other thing that is amazing, I don't think normal people will be as geeked as me about this.
Yeah.
But I was so geeked. So do you know who the civil rights attorney is?
Which one?
He has a channel on YouTube. It's called The Civil Rights Lawyer.
Oh, I'm not familiar now.
So he basically sets people up. He's a First Amendment guy, and
he's one of those auditors.
Yeah, but he helps people. I think he only directly helps people if they're in West Virginia.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get, I don't want to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get to the part where he gets an attorney because I was just like, oh my God. All right, we'll just start at the beginning and we'll watch it at a slightly faster speed, I think. Speed up. Good. Oh, you put it up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Never been in trouble before. Normally, I'm the good guy.
An entire police department in Utah turned on a YouTuber, and it was all caught on video. And it only took me 5 videos to break it all down.
I'm a journalist. I investigate and basically take bad people to court.
You have the right to do and say whatever the heck.
Well, we don't. We want to respect your rights. We want to find out if things are illegal.
They're not going to stop unless we do something.
Yeah.
We're going to seize your phone right now.
Let me see your phone. Don't. Do not do that. Yeah, for sure. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay, put your hands behind your back. That's a worse charge than what you're looking at. I was just locking my phone. Nope. Yeah, I was just locking my phone. I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so. It was on. Look, it's on my credit card.
But when you quickly grab it after
I wasn't going to grab it back. I wasn't going to grab it back.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was giving it to you.
Shout out YouTube.
Yeah.
Shout out body cam, right? I have a stalker. Yeah, I'm sexy.
If you cooperate, I think there's a high probability we cut you a break today. Just food for thought.
Ben did not pay me to be there. I'm in it for the love of the game. We're getting Brian his Legos back.
You didn't get that.
No, we don't know where he is.
Everybody step out. Come outside. Stand up and come outside. Right now. Let's go. Step outside. Step outside, everybody.
We saw the warrant, and I guess like they were looking for stolen Lego, which obviously no one had.
Well, again, the Bricks and Minifigs crisis of 2026. I still don't fully understand what's going on. Like, YouTubers trying to get some Legos back from a shady company, and the cops got involved, right? That's cute. Maybe you should study up a little bit.
This is the story of how wanted, all because of Legos.
I interviewed Ben in my part 1 video, and then I started going through the unredacted body cam footage that was accidentally released shortly afterwards. At first, the cops were just sort of pulling Ben and his friends over.
My name's Officer Richardson with Merrick Fork Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't come to quickly stop at it.
I didn't?
No.
And intimidating them.
So who's Ben? Ben? How's Utah?
Which I detailed in my part 2
How's
and part 3
Utah?
video.
How menacing
Then
is that
things
statement?
escalated into Ben getting arrested.
It's my first time ever being arrested.
Which I detailed in my last video, which was part 4. And then the whole thing culminated in Ben and his friends facing a SWAT team raiding their Airbnb.
Everybody step out.
Police department, search warrant.
Stand up and come outside.
I interviewed Ben's friend Tyler, who was with him in the videos, as well as the process server Sierra, who was with Ben when he was arrested.
Ben didn't want to come with us when we were putting up the sign because he got arrested the day before. But we asked one of the neighbors if we could use the property to hang up like this really big sign and like take a picture of it so we could like post it online.
I also interviewed Sheldon, who was arrested along with Ben. He's the guy who got arrested for locking his phone.
There's no way to delete something from a phone by pressing the home button. That's not how phones work. And he admitted it. And I was like, what are we doing here? You know, how am I even in this interrogation room?
Lastly, I interviewed the lawyer, who I've been telling you all along that I wanted to get to represent all of these people in lawsuits against the American Fork Police Department.
They wanted to punish these boys.
Solomon Radner.
And chase them out of Utah. That's certainly what
Solomon Radner has entered the chat.
There you go. Look at that.
So he's a fine attorney. I'm pretty familiar with him because I watch his brother, who's also an attorney's YouTube show, Brother Counsel.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say negative about these guys is that they call hockey sweaters jerseys. Everything else about them is great. Solomon, huge civil rights attorney, and I'm kind of ticked off at them because they have been asked directly.
Yeah.
Okay. On his brother Martin's show, if Solomon is going to be involved in this case. And he has said, well, I'm not representing them. No, but I might get involved in a way very soon.
Right.
So I'm guessing he's representing all of these other people that got arrested.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, let's hear what Solomon has to say.
Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
What it seems like. Many of you kept asking in the comments, well, how are you helping? And this is what I wanted to get into in the prior videos, but I just couldn't because it had to come last. Because I said I was going to do this whole thing and do it in consecutive order, and that's what I've done. You may remember Solomon Radner from my video about the innocent man who was arrested in Georgia after spending 47 days in jail based on a false accusation from a woman in his local Walmart.
He spent 47 days there. The old adage is that any decent prosecutor can indict a ham sandwich. And that's what happened here.
Solomon was the lawyer who successfully represented that innocent man in that case, and he practices civil rights law all over the country. I knew right away that he would be the perfect civil rights lawyer to get involved in the reckless Ben situation. The very first time that I talked to Ben, which was very early on, way before the situation went super viral, I told him that I had the perfect lawyer in mind to represent him, and I put him in touch with Solomon from the very beginning. And I actually just talked to Ben again last night, and I re-interviewed him, and one of the things that we discussed is whether or not he wanted to file a civil lawsuit against the police involved in this situation.
Depending on how much money you have to spend on it, you can leave no stone unturned. That's why it would be really cool if people really would fund this GoFundMe and just put everybody under oath.
But what if they lie under oath? Because they're probably gonna just lie, you know.
That's the best part if they do that. I mean, if somebody
Really?
lies,
'Cause I don't think they know how to tell the truth. Is like the thing. Like I really don't think they can admit. I think they would go to jail for 100 years before they tell the truth.
that's why you need a lawyer who knows how to deal with that. You know, so who is already expecting them to lie or to try to lie and knows how to paint them into a corner. And that's what you want to do. Like you want them to lie. All right, please lie. And then you paint them into that corner, and then you've got them. And because it's hard to lie.
But his three friends, Tyler, Sheldon, and Sierra, also were victims of civil rights violations at the hands of the American Fork Police Department. And they are already very much interested in being represented by Solomon, one of the best civil rights lawyers in the country. So the final day of interactions between Ben, his friends, and the American Fork Police Department happened on March 11th. Earlier that day, Ben's friends were across the street from Josh Johnston's home. And as Ben explained in his video, after the cops prevented their process server, Sierra, from serving Josh with Ben's lawsuit, Ben decided to go in a different direction. And instead, he started a GoFundMe for this family who lost their Lego collection.
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect.
Anyway, so you kind of get the gist of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the rest of it, it's not that I don't want to play it, but it's stuff that we've already seen. So it's
Right. It's just a
pretty
recap
redundant.
of more of this.
Um,
But Solomon
so-
Radner's involved now, so I
I
mean,
know. I'm so excited. I am so excited.
he's got some good legal representation, whereas before he was just kind of going to court and doing it on his own.
Yeah, except now he won't be able to talk about it at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I can't like hope that he's going to talk about it when I watch Brother Counsel. But
right. Maybe he'll be able to
my
do
favorite law tuber.
Maybe he'll be able to do some stuff afterwards, after the case is over.
Oh yeah, definitely. That I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so like tired of the Karen Reed universe.
Yeah.
It's not that I have an issue with her per se, and I'm sure she feels the same way. This needs to just end.
It just needs to be over. Yeah.
Like
No more.
the lady was acquitted. How many lawsuits do we have to have? Leave this poor woman alone. Let her
I
live the
agree.
rest of her life.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, stop. Anyway, that's all I have. I don't.
Really?
That's it. We went through a lot.
We did go through a lot, but it was a good pace, I feel like. It was a lot of quality stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot to cover, so I tried to go through it and not play like too much video, especially stuff that would be redundant. But
Yeah.
and I decided to end on my favorite part. So anyway, I'll have more for you on Sunday.
Sounds good.
Take us out of here.